morning, and I thought I'd take this opportunity. I have a board meeting to attend, a special meeting regarding the demolition of a couple nice old barns, and I have to take off pretty soon, but I am going to discuss broken bows. As many of you know, and I'm going to get a nice close-up, let me actually turn this light on here. Plan ahead, boys, plan ahead. So you can see the handle work. This really turned out nicely. This is the one going to Mike. And hopefully I can get a close-up of the handle here. There we go. Pretty tricky little bone beads, little skull beads on there. So that is ready to go. Mike, a few notes. When this is shipped, the skull beads will be slid down just so I can pack it easier. They're not going to be noisy. They're not going to bump against the bow when you're using it if you just slide it up so they're snug on this leather that goes below the handle. That's a good quieting fact. Now some people get my paddle bows and they try to unstring them like a regular bow. I have a slip loop up here. This is actually my tailoring string. I need to make the final version, but you're going to drive yourself nuts if you try to unstring it by sliding this down the limb like a 2-loop string. Watch this. Just go right over the top. If you want to adjust it, you can spin this to make it tighter. Doink. And to get it set for restringing, watch this. I can make my loop bigger. I slide it up from the bottom. And then I am fully able to just, this is a stubborn string, so I'll do it. Just string it like a regular bow. Oh, look at that, I went over the top. No matter. It's the thrill of being on camera that made me like accidentally slide it over top. But never take my slip loop and try to slide it down the limb. You'll just drive yourself nuts. Just pop it off the top, make the loop bigger, slide it right up from the bottom. This, Raven bow number 3. What happened to Raven bow number 1? As I stated, got a little greedy, overdrew it. It's a short one. Shorter than this one, shorter than my standard paddle bows. It's less than 60 inches knock to knock. And I drew it back to 28. It was probably pulling about 65 pounds instantly. And what happened was the rawhide gave way. It was a thin rawhide. It wasn't anywhere near full thickness of a deer. If it was, it probably would still be a working bow. However, this is it. And you might say, John, it's in one piece. Yes, it is, but it is not a working bow. It broke cleanly, sheared in the rawhide, which allowed a cascading effect. I like to be very technical. Just snapped relatively cleanly off, and if you see this, there's the fracture line right along here. And I wrote, Raven bow number 1, broken but not forgotten. It's just too pretty just to like get rid of. Meant for 50 pounds, explaining a story. I was too ambitious, it died instantly up here. Display only, and I'm going to go as far as putting hangers on here so no one would be ever tempted to string it. They'll know it's a display bow only. Fancified the handle, turkey tail, and I may keep it. I mean, if somebody out there is a fan of my paddle bows and you know the art that I place on them, you know, hey, you know, make me an offer. Cover the materials, cover shipping, maybe a little bit extra, a couple dollars extra. You know, I'd be more than happy to send it off. I will. The feather's actually glued right here, so you just have to glue it back on. For shipping, I'd have to pull that feather off, but it would come with it. Beautiful bow. And it's very rare that I will take a broken bow and bother to like put it back together. But this one just, you know, it would be nice hanging on a wall as it is artistic. You made it through the bow portion. Now it's like John's favorite crowd, or famous crowd. It's starting to get fizzy already. Check this out. Not only do I have a lot of hot peppers. This is a bite. A lot of garlic, a lot of ginger, the cabbage-shaped carrots. It's going to be stinky enough that my wife wants me to keep it in the garage so it gets a thumbs up. Chaga, ground chaga, and added it to it. Why not? You know, a good chaga delivery system. And this is just one of the jars. I was busy yesterday playing Aunt Bee in the kitchen. And with that, make bows, make fermented cabbage, buy my book, play your mandolin. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.